And that's the crazy part. I didn't even say that I was even offline. Hmm. Hey, yo, what's up, Rick? You said if this thing keeps selling overnight, then New York buys it back up. Yeah, I think so. I mean, we got the retest. I mean, we got the big move down. We got the retest. We got the breakout. So I feel like this is just a pullback for the move higher. Unless we take this low out. Unless we take it out. Shit, I don't think we're gonna get anything tonight, man. I don't think we're gonna get anything tonight. Well, you know. Mm, mm. That was over 100 points right there. So where am I targeting? I think so this is like the first target's like a 50-point target. I think hold on. I think this strategy is it's a P&L strategy. So like the first two targets is 54. I think the next one. Yeah, so the biggest target is 108. The second target is 81 points, and the first target is 54 points. So 108, so about like 577, 580 or something like that. So basically, yeah, so basically 580 though. Yeah. So every win at least takes out two losses, two and a half losses. Because we all know that the NQ can move. So, uh, but yeah, this was the same area that I was targeting this morning. We just never got that pullback. And of course, the market literally blows past my short. And I thought I was going to miss this damn thing, but the Nasdaq sure showed me. She showed me this morning. I think I had about 3 losses today, 2 in the Nasdaq and one in gold. or silver. Silver. I got it was a loss in silver. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Shit, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that was about. I guess next time. Hmm. Let me see. Because shit like that. Mm. Because I mean, you really don't want to get caught up in. Mm. Interesting. 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 Huh, that's interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Hey, yo, what's up, K Trader? Yeah, so apparently, uh, the stream cut off this morning. I don't know why. I have no clue why. And the software did not tell me that the freaking stream cut off. I was so caught up in my journal, I did not know that the stream cut off. I was like, damn, why is everybody quiet? But I was kind of in my journal. I had so many journal entries yesterday. Uh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I was like, dude, what the hell happened? I looked back at the I was like, why the hell is the stream an hour? I was like, dude, what the hell? I wasn't on no damn hour. And sure enough, the stream cuts off. But I think I know exactly what time it happened because for whatever reason, and it might just be because I have so much going on this laptop, but because I mean, I'm pulling data from for different instruments all at once, silver, gold, Nasdaq. I have black box stocks pulling in option data. Uh, and then I have this big chart that I look at. It has so many drawings on it. Uh, Whenever the Nasdaq gets super volatile, like it did earlier today, where it just spikes up, uh, everything starts to lag. So it was everything was lagging this morning, and that's probably what happened. It probably just cut the stream off because of all the lag that was happening. So Sorry about that. But uh just in case I was talking about this while the stream wasn't even on. So moving forward, yeah, so I had 3 losing trades today. The first trade I took, um, I didn't follow my rules. I think everybody was there for that. Uh, the next trade, I think this is when the stream cut off because for whatever reason everything kept glitching. I wasn't able to capture the video, but instead of actually coming back to this range and dropping off, the market actually sold off at that breaker structure. And what I should have done was paid attention to I should have paid attention to this right here because this was a 30-minute orb on the Qs. There was literally a negative gamma level at the bottom of the orb, and when price came back, it actually rejected. It's interesting that it's hard to see on the 15-minute, but if you go on the 5-minute, there was a rejection here on the 5-minute. It kind of makes me want to, yeah. So yeah, it came back and then we saw that rejection, but the 5-minute for whatever reason is just. Let me see if I can get away with like the 10-minute or 7-minute or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, it came back to the bottom of the orb, rejected, and then it squeezed. I don't know where that squeeze came from. The market just straight up squeezed higher. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'll just keep it on the 15-minute then. I wonder why the heck that's there. Okay, whatever. I was trying to get rid of that open high lows crap, but whatever. But you can see that price is finding support on this negative gamma level. So I think we probably go higher here. We probably do, but anyway. So if I saw it on the gammas, I should have taken that short down because it was a big winner, and then it just squeezed higher. So that was like a super loser. That was a losing trade. And actually, yeah, this gold trade was a losing trade too. So I had like 4 losses yesterday, man. But the good thing, even though I had 4 losses yesterday, or yeah, so yeah, this is the yeah. Even though I had 4 losses yesterday, I traded small enough to where it wasn't that big of a deal. Didn't go on tilt, just accepted the loss. I think I lost $500 in my Nasdaq account. I lost $400 in the gold account, and for whatever reason, silver is just being so elusive. Can't get a damn trade on that damn thing for some reason. So I might have to consider how I want to move forward with silver. But I was able to get money in my funded account, which I mean that matters. That's what matters the most is that we got paid in the funded. Well, I was actually looking for a pullback. I'm glad you said something because please tell me you didn't pull back, baby. Okay, thanks. I'm actually looking for a pullback trade. So on gold, this is what I'm looking at. I'm either looking to get in long at about uh 160. So I think I'm either looking to get in long at 160 or to short one. I think it's 112. I had it marked out on my chart. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel like I'm doing it already though. Yeah. So either I'm looking to get in around like 112 or I'm looking to get in at 160. And gold may be giving me an opportunity here. All right. So, or probably not 160. Mm, probably maybe like 162 or something. Okay. So, man, I feel like I shouldn't have to deal with some of the stuff that I have to deal with. Stuff like that. Like, it's kind of a silly thing to have to deal with. Mm. And so I'm going to buy 7 contracts. Okay, what's going on? I got, okay, so, uh, 162, 3. Okay. All right, so that's where I'm going to trade at right there for a potential long. I mean, well, yeah, for a potential bounce at that area. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't. All right, so before I got to take the trade, I got to document it. And I was all right, so uh, all trades must all trades below 50% is against policy. I think this is a 50-50 trade. It's a 50-50 trade. It has broken structure to the upside. This is a pullback trade. So it's a 50-50 chance. It's highly likely that we should see a bounce. I will actually find it very. I think the only way that this trade could be a losing trade is if it swipes or if it digs deeper into supply. But I think I should be good. All trades must have a minimum 2-to-1. My trade has a 2.5-to-1. So I'm looking for 13 and a half points, risking 54. The asset that I'm trading is gold. So that's gold. Only trades with 7 contracts. I might go back down to 5, but we'll see. All trades must be documented with a screenshot. I'll put my thoughts after the trade. So my entry is going to be 51623. And my exit is 569. 51, 56.9. And we'll the results. The screenshot. So I gotta hurry up, huh? That's the screenshot right there. I mean, I think that's a textbook pullback, breakout pullback trade right there. So we'll see if it's gonna work out in my favor tonight. All right, so we got the screenshot. All right, so that's the screenshot. And once we get the order filled, we'll get the video, we'll get it recorded, and then yeah. Yeah, no problem, Tony. No problem. Yeah. uh, Oh yeah, so yeah, did y'all guys recall the conversation that we had on Sunday about Jim Carrey? I just saw something in my.
Connection lost.
Okay, that's not a good sound. Let's see if let's see. That's not about that whole Jim Carrey situation. And come to find out that it was supposed to be they came out and admitted it was like, yeah, there was somebody else in a Jim Carrey mask and it was supposed to be a social experiment. You know what I find interesting about this whole social experiment? Why the hell Jim Carrey hasn't come out and said, ha, 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 I think that's funny. Everybody's talking about this shit except for Jim Carrey himself. Where's he at? Why hasn't he said anything? Like, no one cares about if you just pulled this stunt for a damn publicity stunt, supposedly, right? But I think if somebody was impersonating me and put on a full mask, literally going out in public in my likeness, being a high prominent figure as Jim Carrey, that's pretty dangerous. What if this person in a Jim Carrey mask did something that damaged his reputation? Honestly, I mean, if you really kind of think about it, it's you really don't want somebody going around and wearing a mask with your face and pretending to be you. So I guess we're still waiting on Jim Carrey to come out and say, yeah, that was hilarious. Do it again. But he hasn't come out and said that, or at least I haven't seen it online. Said Jim Carrey conspiracies. Well, I mean, this time it wasn't a conspiracy. The person actually came out and said it. So it wasn't a conspiracy. It was something I forgot the person's name. They said it was a social experiment. They said it was a social experiment. But I've been recently watching TikTok for all the stuff about Iran, and I can kind of see uh, if I was a government, I really wouldn't want my population on TikTok because TikTok is like, I mean, we've had this conversation before, but I'm going to reiterate that TikTok is, it's like every video is like having a conversation with someone. TikTok feels very authentic. Like, I mean, if somebody was in their home by themselves and they had no friends, I can see how TikTok can make them feel less lonely. Of course, you're going to have people, of course, of course. But of course, you're going to have people, that's, doing this and that on TikTok. But TikTok is full of very interesting opinions. You got to be fucking kidding. Oh my God. Mm. Hey, what's Steve? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the world like that. Honestly, some of this, I mean, I guess as a person that I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, what's up, Steve? I don't know why people do the things that they do. I don't understand why we as humans do the things that we do. I don't know why gold just won't fill my limit order. I don't know. Mm. Hmm. You know what I might do here? I might actually bump this down. I'm gonna bump that down. I'm gonna bump it down to I'm gonna bump it down to 59.3. Actually, I'm gonna bump it down further than that. I'm gonna probably bump it down to yeah, like right there. Uh, all right, so 9, 56, 3, 56, 6. I'm gonna bump it up to 56, 6. Right there. Okay. That's where I'm gonna get in at. The reason why oh shit. Okay. All right, well, hold on. All right. I mean, I'm not out of the water yet, but the reason why I kind of bumped this down a little bit is because I didn't like how the EMAs were so close to my entry. And then there is a fair value gap near my entry right here. So we'll see. We'll see if it holds. Mm, okay. All right. Well, I just paid $26 in commissions. Mm, mm. Okay. All right. So, mm, mm. So the current trading range is 187, 187.9. Okay. So this is the current trading range right here. That's the current trading range. This is the major low. This is the high right here. So the major swing low, swing high. Uh, mm, uh, mm. Took the wrong. Man. Mm, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that trade didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out. Uh, man, I'm not having a good day today. I'm not having a good day. Uh, I'm not having a good day. Hey, yo, what's up, Katie? Okay. Well, I guess if I took the double bottom retest trade, it would have been a winning trade. But you know, I mm, I guess I really should have. Okay, let me just write into my thoughts. Let me just write it. Okay. I can kind of see why, like, after a while. So I do have another area that I'm looking at. I do see a range right here. I do see a break. So what I'm gonna do, uh, I'm gonna try one more time here. I'm gonna try one more trade, but mm, my only concern about this trade, m- damn, my only concern about this trade is that we have a double bottom retest. I'm looking for a short, but I mean prices. I mean if price gets all the way back up here, I mean see the range, you see the double bottom right there, you see the break of structure, and I just want to take the pullback, the breakout retest trade here. But mm, mm, okay, okay. Sell limit. I'm just gonna leave this limit on the chart because I don't want to get distracted uh, as I'm writing my journal entry. I don't want this thing to pop up as it's doing now. And then, so yeah, so everybody that got short right there is getting stopped out. That's a stop run candle. Like I said, this is an iffy trade, but this is an iffy trade. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not, because technically the Bulls are still in control because the Bears failed to take out that low. So the Bulls are still in control. But I do think that's a good area to get short though. Or at least to try for a short. And if this trade doesn't work out, then if it doesn't work out, I'll just come back tomorrow. So I think I'm going to write it in that style. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. I need to grab a website real quick. Because that's gonna get. How did we get here? So 919. I'll just round it up to 920. All right, up to 920. All right. So 920. So man, look at that. Oh my god, dude. Doesn't it hurt getting stopped out before the move happens? My god. So I mean, I was in the right area. I was in the right area. Unfortunately, I was a bit too early. Uh, what I will give myself is that I noticed that the EMAs. I think that was probably the biggest thing that I'd done. Even though this was a losing trade, my awareness of how close the EMAs were to price was the biggest reason why I moved my limit order down. Okay. And dude, I can't even say that. I can't. Oops. What's up? Okay. I'm sorry. What? You can close it. I told these mother. Okay. You said, I don't think I'm talking. I'm not saying. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. What I was doing was actually just. Oh my. Oh my God, dude. Uh, I was preparing my journal. I'm trying to hurry up and document this thing before it fills my order. Why do I have? Hold on. Am I in one? It filled only one order. Oh my. Wow, man. Damn, Go. You don't want to see your boy win or something? Damn. No. Oh my God. Oh, what? You don't want to see your oh my dude, what the what? Ah, ma- no, I'm not using order flow at all. Ah, I'm using I'm just using market structure. My trading view charts and fib levels. That's what I'm using. Uh I use market structure to identify areas of supply and demand. I use fib levels to measure the move. I get in at the closest fib level to structure. That's where I get my entries. And yeah. All right. Okay. So I mean, it dropped 10 points just like that. That was just 10 points just right there. I'm looking for 13 though. Or I mean, if this was a full order, I'll be looking for 13. Dude, I can't believe that, man. I can't believe that. That was dirty. That was dirty. Oh my, that was super dirty, man. I mean, I guess it didn't have to even fill that one order, but that was super dirty. Well, I just played a probability game. I'm not trying to predict if the market is going to react at my level. I just play probabilities. What I mean by that is I'm taking the same trade that I know works more than 50% of the time. Usually, when we see a break of structure, like to the left, I don't know if you were here when I explained this, but we see the market break structure here. We see the market creates a range here. We see the market take out that low, and we get a double bottom retest here. So it's highly likely that when price returns to this area, that we should see a rejection. It's highly likely. Now, I mean, it doesn't always happen, but if I take this trade 10 times, I will win more than 50% of the time. I will win more than 50% of the time. So I'm not looking for confirmation or any of that. I'm just getting in and I'm playing probabilities. That's how I trade. And that's how I kind of always traded if I'm not fighting against the trend or trading on tilt. But I trade with small enough size to where I don't have to pay attention to my P&L. Like if I lose this trade, I think I lose like $300 because I reduced the size to 6 contracts. Um, yeah, I lose about 200, or I'm sorry, $325 plus commissions. So I probably lose like 350. All right, we're gonna come back in. That is just so dirty, man. That is dirty. That is dirty, man. That is so dirty. This will be the last trade I take, though. I mean, man, that's so dirty. Mm. All right, man, I don't know where I. Damn. So, I would actually. So, damn, man, gold. What the fuck? All right, so 177 minus. So I would get out at 13 points. So my target would actually be down here at my target would be at 163.8. This would be my target right here. Okay. 163.8. Okay. You said the equator and US carrying or Ecuador equator. Ecuador and US carrying out military offense operations just came out with no further details. Mm. It's crazy times that we are living in now. Crazy times. Crazy, crazy, crazy times. Who would have thought that we would find ourselves in another war? And it's not just any war, it's a level 9 war, a world war where we have people with nuclear weapons and for some reason threatening to use them, which is absolutely insane. Threatening to use nuclear weapons as if nuclear weapons do not have fallback. You just don't nuke one area and say, yeah, we just nuked them. That's not going to affect us at all. Okay. Oh, okay. But that's the world we live in right now. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the videos of certain places of the world getting hit by missiles and their defense systems are not intercepting all of them. Hmm. Well, hmm. Yeah, honestly, the only order flow that I've ever looked at was Bookmap, and still, I barely use it. I barely use it. Uh, I learned from an old school guy how to trade, old school technical analysis. What is it called? Bar by bar analysis. And I've been trading that way for so long that order flow, I just look at it and it's like, dude, I mean, I do enjoy the fact that I can see where people are placing their orders, but at the end of the day, I'm not really looking at it. I think I spoke about this. I think someone asked if there it goes, my target right there. There it goes. Bam. Target filled. And it only filled one of my targets. Man, okay. All right, so I don't really know what I want to do here. I don't know what I want to do here. I don't know. I don't know if I want to let this ride. I don't know if I should take the profits because that would have been my target right there. 13 points, we're up 13 points and I'm only up $120 when I'm supposed to be up 8. I don't understand why this thing only filled one of my freaking limit orders when they were all sitting at the same freaking spot. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I really don't know what the hell that was about. I don't know. Cuz I got a perfect entry and I wasn't expecting to get a perfect entry. Mm, that's frustrating. Okay. So, I guess what I'll do here, I guess I'll target, man, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know because I don't really think past my target. I mean, I don't have to. My target got hit, so I don't have to think past it. I don't know what I should do here. Um, okay. I know if it comes back to my break even, it's highly unlikely that this thing. comes back. So I mean, if it fills the rest of this, uh, I'm not. I don't copy trade, but the only copy trader that I have is for NinjaTrader 8, and it's Replicanto. I haven't had any issues using Replicanto for NinjaTrader 8. It kind of would be expensive for some. I guess it would be considered expensive. It's like $200 or $500 or something like that. I only spent like $200. I think they was running like a promo for it or something like that. Trade Syncer is another option that people are using nowadays. Trade Syncer comes with a lockout feature. Eventually, they're going to have a risk lockouts, so you can lock out as soon as you hit like a daily loss limit or something like that. But it's like you have to have a subscription with that. Uh, that's all I know off the top of my head. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this because if well, mm, hold on, guys. Give me a second. My daughter's crying. All right. So I mean, this was a good trade. My target would have got hit. Man, I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Don't want to take. I mean, if I would have taken profits right there, I only would have had like 150, $60. Mm. I guess it's better than a losing trade, though, right? I don't know. Nothing about the uh, uh. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, because K Trader told me about it. I used it, but I haven't been trading on NinjaTrader, so it's like I bought the copy trader, and I don't even trade on NinjaTrader like that anymore. I'm finding myself on these trading view charts, and they already come with built-in copy traders. So, mm. you know, uh, I guess in this situation, what I'm willing to do, it's highly unlikely that this thing fills my order and then continues downward. I mean, it really is. I mean, if it fills the rest of my orders, it's gonna probably shoot higher, and I'm gonna get stopped out. Man, that's so unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. I don't know. Man, that's so unfortunate. Mm. I would have got back half of my money that I lost, and would have been up $400, and we could have just taken that into tomorrow's stream. Mm. Okay. I'm just gonna let the trade ride. I'm gonna let it ride. I mean, obviously that's not gonna ride, so I'm gonna have to do something like that or something like that. Yeah, probably like something like that. 50. Yeah, why not? Let's keep it cute. That's a cute little number right there. Let's do that. 51512222. That's a cute number. We'll target that low. And I'm gonna leave this limit order on the chart. I'm gonna leave this one on the chart. What I actually have to do though is actually readjust my risk. So I have my risk set for 7 contracts, but I'm gonna start only trading with 6 because I guess the commission. I guess I guess Lucid has a. I guess I have to look at. I don't know if it's Lucid or if it's this platform, but I just paid. So that trade that I've taken, I just paid $26 in commissions and fees, which is insane. 26 freaking dollars in commissions and fees. You said Shohanda was what? Hold on. What's that word? Shanada? But yeah, I guess kind of going back to what we were talking about before. Yeah, I mean it's very interesting that we're kind of in the situation. Well, not us, but the Middle East. I was talking to my twin sis, and I was like, man, I was gonna take you to Dubai, man. We was gonna go to Dubai, eat golden steak, all that shit. Now we can't go. Dang. Now we can't go. But all jokes aside, I mean, it's unfortunate that because she was telling me about one of her friends were actually down in Dubai and is now trapped there. Obviously, they're not going to allow planes to leave that airport. I mean, it it, it could have changed, but I highly doubt that they'll allow uh, flights to leave out of Dubai. Yeah, you said that's a joke. What does that joke mean? I mean, where did it come from? Well, this is what I'm gonna do with this trade. I'm gonna leave this trade on. At the end of the stream, I'm gonna cancel those 5 resting sell limits. I'm gonna readjust my stop to about $63, and I'm just gonna leave it overnight. Uh, because honestly, I think the market is gonna probably go higher here. I was just only trading the breakout pullback trade. I got my target hit. It literally bounced at my target, and I think that's probably all we get. Honestly, I wonder what's up with that though. I mean, I missed the trade. 20. And what's up with that, man? That's been happening a lot. What's up with that? Mm. Hmm. Okay, I'll look at it. You said, am I still trading micros? Yes. I'm trading micros. So I watched a video that kind of solidified trading small by trader Drysdale. I, uh, I think the title of the video is called "Trade Small" or "Blow Up Trying" or something like that. It's just one of his most recent videos, and he talks about uh, reducing your size and your account, reducing it to a point to where you're not emotionally hijacked by certain events. Like if you find yourself hesitating to take your setup, that usually means that you have too much on the line. And in his video, he explained that our nervous system is just not designed to operate that way when there's just too much on the line. And I found that to be true for myself. Uh, when I was trading with 2 or 3 micros on the Nasdaq, I would turn it into a game how much points I can get because I mean it was just so meaningless. Uh, the amount of money I was making with the 2 or 3 micros. It's like, dang, let's see how much points I can get. I think the most I've ever gotten in a session was more than like 500 points on Nasdaq. But I always found it difficult to replicate that same result when trading minis because it was just too much on the line. If that thing pulled back and hit my stop, it would turn into a big loss. Damn, gold is like that. Like you just can't just fill the order. Like you can't fill the order, dude. What's up with that? She's like, am I gonna fill it? Am I gonna fill it? Am I gonna fill it? Yeah, she's playing with me right now. She's playing with me. But trading this smaller size on these bigger accounts, it's gonna take me longer to pass them. But we've done it though. I made 20K in 30 days trading no more than 3 micro contracts on the Nasdaq. We made 20K in 30 days. So I can make $9,000 and probably 15. Or I mean, if it takes me 30 days, then it takes me 30 days to make 9K. But uh, as long as I'm playing my strategy, I think all I need to make is uh I got roughly 21 days. So as long as I make at least $430 every day, I can pass it in 21 days. Oh, I can finally. Okay. All right. So I'm in. That would have been a nasty loss right there. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Hmm. Like I said, this thing already hit my target. I probably might get stopped out of this. Might get stopped out of this actually. Yeah, I might get stopped out of this. Okay. So if I got my full position filled, I would have got my target hit right here. Of course. Okay. Yeah, and Cave Trader's actually shown that you can get paid out just trading one micro contract, which isn't very impressive. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we can well, I guess if it rejects here, it'll probably go to like probably go like to 170 or some shit like that. Probably. This thing will probably bounce at 170 or something like that. Right there at that 200 EMA. We'll see. We'll see. Hmm. Okay. Well, I'm I've kind of accepted that this trade could go to shit. So I'm gonna document it. Uh, I'm gonna end the recording, regardless of what happens towards the end of the stream. I'm not gonna leave this screen recording running the entire night. Um, so I'm just gonna document this. I'm gonna document it and just move from there. Uh, I'm still I'm still trying to determine how I want to write this. If I want to kind of write this in a report format or in a storytelling format, I think I'm going to default to a report because I mean I can only tell the same story so many times before I become bored of it. So I'm going to probably write this in a report format. I'm going to share what I mean by that in a few seconds. God damn, dude. Fuck. Okay. It's all right. Gold was just being a fucking bitch tonight, but it's okay. It's all right, man. It's all right. I followed my rules in this one. It's just unfortunately for me, uh, gold only decided to fill one limit order tonight. It hit my target. It literally bounces at my target. It fills the rest of the orders, and it stops me out for a loser. So, uh, I mean, the result. So my entry was actually where was my entry? Where was the entry at? All right, so the entry was 1773. So 51773. The exit was 21510. Oh, hold up. Oh no, I was about to say I was like, dude, no way. That was not the exit. All right, so 182.9. Why do I keep doing that? 182.9 was the exit. Result hashtag green to red. Our winner to loser is good. Hashtag winner to loser. I thought I had. Oh yeah, screenshot. Okay. I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. I don't know what's going on today, but uh, mm, yeah. All right, so I'm going to start using this report style. So at 9:20, 51773. All right, so 9:26, 9:26. You know what? I think I'll do it that way. I mean, I'm not going to do it this way. I'm not going to do it that way. I'll do it this way. Hmm. So, 9:35. Uh, I wish you kind of told me how much I lost in this position or in this trade. It's not tell, or at least right now I'm having a hard time finding that information. Uh, okay. Well, okay. Okay. What can I do better? Mm, I mean, I didn't do anything. You know, I didn't do anything. I mean, I follow my rules in this. I follow my rules. It's just that for whatever reason, price decided to price decided to not fill my full position, and it hit my target. I was just unwilling to close it. Or that's not true. I was willing to give it at least uh until like 10 o'clock. I would have canceled those 5 limit orders. That's probably what I should have done. So I mean, okay. I followed my rules, so this was a good trade. I had a winning trade that turned into a loser. I was up $160. I would have been up $810. Taking out that earlier loss, but I have a 2.5 risk to reward. So if I come back tomorrow, or when I come back tomorrow, and I take a winning trade, that winning trade is going to offset any loss. I'll be at break even, so I have to take two more trades tomorrow in order to become profitable. Because one trade breaks even. Actually, I will be profitable. I'll probably be up. I'll be up like 100 or something dollars. So, um, but this is how moving forward. Uh, with I'm not gonna say why because I usually take the same trade. Maybe I could just put why. No. Or what I could do is before uh I'm gonna say what trade I'm taking. I usually take the breakout pullback trade, so that's why I don't necessarily feel. But I guess for you guys, I guess it'll be a visual for you guys. My trades to take the breakout pullback trade. I rarely take double bottom trades. I rarely take that. Rare. That's rare for me to take. But I guess if I mean, it worked out this time. And a double top trade, you can see that price is kind of rejecting at the top of this range. So it looks like gold wants the range tonight, apparently. Look at that. Hmm. You got a double top right here. Yeah, it was just a system not filling my entire order, so I can't control that. So, but I'm only down $754. I mean, I can easily get that money back. I can easily get it back with one good trade. So I'm not gonna allow this to go on tilt, and I do appreciate that, Cave Trader. This is how I want to move forward. I don't want to throw a tantrum because and take it out on my account because something didn't go my way. Let's actually look at the Nasdaq and see if okay. So I'm gonna leave this on. I'm gonna leave this order on. We'll see if the Nasdaq is going to be nice to me tonight. But I think this is a good. I think these are good orders right here. think these are good. Let me document this, and then we'll be done for the night. We'll be done for the night after this. I'm gonna document this trade. 'Cause it's highly likely that it's gonna get filled. All right, so we're gonna craft our trade. So obviously I won't be up to record it. So I'm just gonna take the screenshot, and we'll see what happens. All right, so these are the rules for the Nasdaq. I do have a clear plan. This is the breakout pullback trade. Obviously, price breaks out of this area. It does this. So, I mean, I would find it hard to believe if price comes back into this area and we don't see like a pushback higher. I would find that hard to believe, but it's the Nasdaq. So, uh, trade only 5 contracts, guard your capital and manage your risk. I'm only going to lose $250 if I'm wrong. I gain, I think, about $500 or $600 if I'm right. So, uh, I feel confident in that trade, though. Feel confident. I'm not gonna do this for right now because I really don't. I think I don't really remember when I had this. So, um, I'll put the screenshot. Take the screenshot. All right. All right, so that's the screenshot. This is where I want to get in. Actually, let me take a better screenshot than this because I don't even know why I even got into this. Take a better screenshot. Okay, okay, that's a better screenshot. All right, all right. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But all right, guys. That's gonna be it for me tonight. I do appreciate everybody that joined me tonight. I will we'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody.